Everything has a process. Like with math, you learn the formulas and shit, and then you start to get results. Because you can do every fucking problem if you know the formula. You get what I'm saying?
You got a formula?
Yeah, I got a formula.
Talk to him.
My formula, you give up the whole sauce for real, bro.
Without the chefs, though.
That's what I'm saying. You don't let nobody interrupt your sauce when you cooking. People have lost the understanding and the value of the word you. Because at the end of the night, you got to lay down by yourself and get up in the morning, look yourself in the mirror. You got to be comfortable with all the decisions that you make as a human and stop depending on other people to supply your happiness, wants, needs, thoughts, and desires. It's selfish, but it's real. And when you start believing in other people, that's how you open yourself up to disappointments, failures, heartbreak, depression, all that shit. Because your expectations is the fastest way to disappointment. Don't never let nobody or nothing disappoint you. You got to be comfortable with yourself and know that you are the key factor that can change your situation, your life. At the end of the day, you are the key. You are the DJ Karlous and Major Keys.
Yeah.
But you are the key. And every time you can put some knowledge and work it and execute it, it's just like you got another one on your loop of keys. The more keys you got, the less you need from other motherfuckers. If you're looking for somebody to make you financially happy, and that's all you need, you want somebody because they got money or whatever you think they can do for you, think of how you going to feel when you in that position and you're not looking for nobody else to give you what you've been craving. If money is your vice and you get some money, then what? You're going to have to find another vice because money ain't going to be it's not going to be a drug no more because you're in the excess of it. And it's the thrill is gone, like the old blues song, B.B. King, the thrill of it is gone. It's the thrill of the chase. It's a lot of shit that we think that we want until we actually get it.
So is that where you are right now? Like you've gotten a lot of what you want and it's not what you thought it would be?
No, it's not even that. It's just that. That's why I can say that I'm happy with where I am and my success as a person, or however people may see it or not. I do what makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not a Ferrari that's your dream car. Your shit might be right there in your grass. It might be the fucking Mustang that you wanted in high school, or, you know what I'm saying? You always just wanted a GT or some crazy shit, like whatever it is that you desire. See, that's what separates the people from like greatness and regular motherfuckers. The desire to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you look, I'm sitting here watching these motherfuckers build this car. You might look at that shit and be like, I don't want that shit. But that's somebody's dream car. That's all they ever wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's the type of shit I'm saying. It's like, what is it that makes you happy? It might not even be an iPhone. It might you just gotta live for yourself is basically what I'm saying. Your happiness starts and ends with you.
You being on the other side, it's like, and just this being the follow-up interview, before you were on the rise and you're still rising. This is by no means like you're still you just getting started and where you're actually going to end up. But as it seems like you've seen the other side of the fence now, and you've maybe been in certain rooms with certain people and you've seen the quote important people. Right. What has that revealed to you?
Just what I finished saying.
All that is what you learned from that.
Yeah, that's what I learned, bro. It's like you can be around, you can meet your idols, man. And they'll sit there and you'll see like, damn, that's what make you connect with them. The realness. You ever seen somebody, you're like when somebody meets somebody, say, damn, you're so down to earth. It's just a relatable, cool dude. It's because they wasn't trying to pretend to be the motherfucker you thought that they were. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people who are really the happiest, man. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of people missing out in the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just depressed. Or just chasing shit that they think that they're supposed to have to make people like them. And it's sad, bro. That's how you see a lot of people get lost in the entertainment field. They start chasing things, items, objects, and people.
You got to have a vision, though. Mm-hmm. So, like, how did you develop your vision? Because you've made
trial and error. Boom. I actually went through and did it. You know what I'm saying? None of the shit that I have or got in my comedy career or entertainment career was handed to me. I actually had to physically put labor into it. Mm-hmm. So that's what made me start seeing like, okay, shit, if I do this and this happens or this doesn't happen, then what? You know what I mean? Because you still got to stay busy in between these projects. That shit don't come out when you do it. you got to stay hot until this shit come on. You don't want to have the hottest TV show on TV and you fell off in the 6 months it took for them to, you know what I mean? You got a job and shit. You a waiter. You got to quit your job so you can go to your premiere and shit.
Yeah. I mean, we shot a TV show together a little while ago. It was just like a little pilot.
Yeah, and that was dope too.
That was my first time being around comedians of that caliber where I'm like, oh, these are like...
Bro, we part of some classic shit now, bro. We was working with Darnell, Rollins, Charlie Murphy,
dude.
Man, and then it was like the Mike Epps project, though.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
You know what I'm saying? And when man, that's just crazy how that happened. I ain't never forgot about that.
And even the writers were dope. These were dudes who had written on like South Park and In Living Color. Like the whole project, I was like, yeah. And then it's one of those things that, just never kind of, well, of course, now without Charlie, of course.
Right.
R.I.P.
But I mean,
but in general, it never really.
Being there and being a part of it, I know that shit was funny as hell.
So funny.
And it's probably still could come out. Hopefully one day somebody wants to see it.
You have a lot of projects that you shoot and then that's just the game.
Yeah, I think that's just part of the game, bro. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's people out there who got 100 pilots or 20 or 30. You know what I'm saying? These probably are great shows that they stop production mid-episode. Like, nah, this shit ain't gonna work.
Right.
Just because of the politics of the game. It's not always about the quality of the show or the people who run it. It's people up top who just sit back and they flip channels and they want to be part of the wave of what's hot and new right now. They lose focus because they have a boss who doesn't give a fuck about that. They just saw that this show is doing that, and that's what the network is doing now.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro.
Just
a lot of talent get lost in that because people. Nobody likes rejection or feeling like they fail, whether it be your fault or not. So you fuck around and lose a job or some shit you thought that you was gonna, some income that you was expecting, and you don't know how to bounce back. That shit can cause depression and drugs and all types of shit, bro.
You been down that road?
Yeah, hell yeah. I lost a lot of money doing this shit.
Talk about it,
bruh.
Tell them.
I lost about $25,000 for some cruises for some tweets.
You just had some tweets they didn't approve of?
Yeah.
What were they?
Shit, tweets, regular tweets. I don't give. Tweets if it come to some shit like that, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't nobody run my shit, and a lot of these promoters and people who book you for shows, they think that gives them access to your social media where you're the promoter. I gotta be the promoter and the talent. Fuck you. I'm not doing that shit.
Unless that's part of the pay.
Right. Like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm going to post the shit to let the people know that follow me to come fuck with me, but I'm not about to promote this shit. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you talking about. You the headliner. Well, you the promoter. Your name says promoter.
Right.
They're not coming. They're coming because you told them I was coming. It's not, see, a lot of times you go do shows in these cities and they go, oh, the shit didn't sell out. It's not that they don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with you. I'm coming to do a show in your city where you live. And you're a promoter and you don't know 300 people. How you a promoter then? You can't bring 200 people to a club, 300 people. You the promoter. Half of the club supposed to be your people, promoter. Mm-hmm. The other half is you supposed to be, nah, I'm gonna have to add another show cause I promoted this shit well. Man, you ain't did shit. The game is ugly, man.
Hey, hot brethren and sistren. If you love comedy as much as we do here at Hot Breath, click the subscribe button to join the Hot Breathiverse and then watch more videos to get even more comedy tips. Hot Breath.